Welcome, Professor and classmates. This is the final video project for Self-Directed Leadership, which is the last class that I'm finishing before graduating with my degree in General Studies, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to talk briefly about classes that I've had in this program that have affected my life, my worldview, my perspective. And then also, I'm going to share with you some core values that I have and some action statements that I have derived from those. I hope it will show you what makes me unique as a person, as a friend, as a possible employee, although my audience is more friends and family. So if you've stumbled upon this video, feel free not to wait around. Okay, so classes that I have taken that have affected me. In the core classes of general studies, there was critical thinking, and this class, self-directed leadership, that I think have changed my view of how I interact with the world, changed my stances on some things. Also, in my general classes, I took pop culture and spaceship Earth this semester, and they both have changed the way that I think about the world and change my decision-making process somewhat. So let's move on to some core values, just because I'm not supposed to take forever with this. I picked out some words that resonate with me, and they are transparency, integrity, and responsibility. Transparency, I believe, is important to keep integrity intact. And you can't have integrity without responsibility. And even though that's the first three words that I mentioned, and there are many more, these three filter throughout my life, and they're very important to who I am as a person. They are fundamental. My other core values would be being people-oriented, respectful, friendliness, creativity, courage, and compassion, diversity, and flexibility. I know this covers a large area, but they are all important concepts. And I came up with some action sentences that I think help show how I want these core values to show in my life. And it's something that I plan on touching base with frequently to see if I am going the direction that I need to, that I believe in. Okay, so some of these sentences. I will never stop learning and improving and helping myself and others to interact with the world in a positive way. I will continue to see my fellow humans through the eyes of compassion and remind myself of their positive capabilities, especially in moments of conflict. This is based on hard-won wisdom that when I have a conflict with someone, it's very important to briefly think about that person and put some characteristic of theirs that I respect in the forefront of my mind. Because even though I believe in being respectful, it is so easy not to be when you're in conflict. And it's not even on purpose, but you have to purposely be respectful. And I feel like the only way to do that is to hold in your mind what you appreciate about the other person, even if it's only one tiny little characteristic. It makes a huge difference in your interaction. It has in mind, and I will continue to do this. Another statement is, I will create beauty with my hands and my mind. I will share laughter daily, and I will see beauty in others and never stop appreciating it. I know I use the word beauty a lot there, but it is a core value of mine. I appreciate the beauty in the world that God created and the creativity that He gives all of us. And sometimes it's hard to see the beauty in other people, but once you do, and once you start looking for it, it's always there. I will listen and seek to understand before I seek to be heard and understood. Now, this is a challenge for me. Listening is a skill that I had, but not near as developed as I wanted it to be. In my self-directed leadership class, we picked a skill to work on. This was mine, and I became more aware of the need to increase it, and I have. But I'm going to continue to work on it the rest of my life because it is so important. Finally, I want to thank my classmates and my professor for their fellowship in this journey of discovery and self-clarification. Thank you.